how I learned Vax, how I did Vax was I would just click on Apple and kind of scroll through and know that they were kind of my go-to for Mexico. They use Apple. I'm so sad because Apple used to have an amazing brochure, amazing brochure. I love them. That's what I used to do is I used to take their brochure and study it. And that's kind of how I learned the different hotels, which now most of them have changed names or whatever, but that's kind of how I did that. But if you go just to Vax, if you're in here and do the drop down box. So Apple and Funjet are my go-tos for Mexico and the Caribbean. Travel Impressions is the same. I don't use them very often. They usually come back pretty high priced. Southwest Vacations is good for any place Southwest flies if you're in a market where Southwest is big. Usually Florida is kind of their top. Blue Sky Tours is Hawaii. One of my favorites for Hawaii. I usually find them to be a little bit less expensive than Pleasant. And I find their booking engine to be easier than Pleasant. United Vacations is United Vacations. So you can do anything United, wherever United flies. And then of course, Universal speaks for itself. Busch Gardens speaks for itself. Discovery, SeaWorld. TNT Vacations, I think is kind of going away because they're not accepting new bookings. So I think they're kind of disappearing out of the way. They've been around for a long time. Trans Global Tours is just a group booking engine, so groups. And then Travel and Leisure is all over, but they're expensive. And then American Airlines Vacation is similar to United with wherever, wherever American flies. If you're in a big hub for American or United, then most definitely check those to wherever your people are going. But if it's, if it's not a big hub city, say it's not Dallas for Atlanta or for American, I wouldn't even look at them unless somebody came to me and said, hey, I found this on American Airlines. And then that would be something that I would check. But I do like the supplier page on Vax because you can click on these and it'll bring you basically kind of their basic information just for that vendor. So Travel and Leisure is all over. But then you can also, if you want to break down your destinations. And then supplier training under education is a good one. If you want to go into an individual supplier, and a lot of these are recorded. So Fiesta Americana in Cancun, you can register. They're having a class on the 16th, 30 minutes long. You can register with them. If you want to think about specialization, you could go into that class. So it just breaks down some classes. If you have somebody that's interested in diving, etc. This one's good. If you guys are, if you're thinking about doing any sort of trade shows, I was going to ask when Marnie gets back. I would love to do Cruise 360, which is in Florida every year. I don't know if it'll bring that one up, but it's in Florida. I would love to go to that some year, but it has 5 pages of all different kinds of, it shows 1 through 5 of education there. And then the Compass, I know Christine's worked with the Compass before. You can look at specialty travel. So maybe somebody's asking you, about weddings or destinations or family or whatever. They do break it out there. And then let's see, travel resources. If you need to know anything about the CDC, passports, what's required, there's lots of stuff under the Compass. Lots of great articles, but that's kind of my, if somebody comes to you and says, hey, I'm looking for a guided tour, you can click on guided tours. It'll tell you, you can book with Vax on Amstar, which is the parent company of Apple, or even Colette, which is a great company for escorted tours in Europe. So it'll take you to Colette's website, and you can book there. You usually make a little bit higher commission than if you call them direct. So keep that in mind. Same with FunJet, Apple, all of those. Apple gives amazing benefits. You can register with them and you actually get really good agent benefits with points, etc. But that's kind of the breakdown on the actual vendors that are in for me for VAX. And then let's see. And then you have, of course, the package type. You could just do activities. I know FunJet does activities only. I think Apple does activities only. So right here we have Apple. If you are signed up with Apple, you can do special agent bookings. If you've earned or won a special booking, that's how you would book that. If like you have free nights to use somewhere, you can book it under there and use it that way. Or if you need to book a group, right here's your group settings for Apple, which is kind of nice. They do have a great groups, a group answering machine, or a groups department, I guess is the better word. But if you want to just do it on here and play around with it, you can do that. I think, let's see if FunJet's the same. Yep. So there's the groups rates. Same thing, your special agent. FunJet does ski vacations. Also, Delta is a great one for ski vacations if you have anybody. But you can even do Asia through FunJet, Europe, multiple origin if you want to do the same hotel, and then it kind of breaks it out. So FunJet has a lot to choose from. But usually if you just pick the vendor, so like Blue Sky Hawaii, if you go down to what type of package they have. So with Blue Sky, you can do air only. It's a net rate, which means you would have to add your commission to it. You can do groups there. You can do activities only. You can just do air and car, which is pretty impressive because a lot of them, especially in Hawaii, don't allow for that. So that kind of breaks it out that way. I don't know if that helped at all, but.
Yes, it did. I've been searching for the last 2 days trying to find skiing around Allentown, Pennsylvania. I've looked in Viator, I've looked in Expedia, and all the places that are supposed to be around the hotel that I'm looking at, I can't find them. And I just found it.
Oh, cool.
What
Was it on FunJet?
Yeah.
Perfect. That's awesome. So Marnie, I had a question for you. Have you ever went to Cruise 360 in Florida? It's a trade show that happens once a year.
No.
Okay. I really would like to go next year. I think it's the end of March.
I know Molly goes to a lot of those things. So next year it's March through April.
Let's see.
That'd be fun.
March 29th through April 3rd is 2022, but you can actually, I've never been to one and I would love to go to one, but they have all, you know, it's of course concentrated on cruises. They usually try to line up quite a few ships right there to take ship inspections with. So that's kind of what I'm shooting for. I'm trying to figure out how much. There's an agent registration. I wonder how much it is. Oh, registration's closed. Maybe they haven't opened it yet.
Can I get a copy of this recording so I have it for reference?
Yes, I just started when she was telling you about it. So
all right, thank you.
You're welcome. So how much is the registration?
I tried to look at it, it said registration was closed. So I'm not sure if maybe they haven't opened it yet. I think you have to have your CLIA card to go, but I'm not totally positive. Here's a button for first timers. They do tell you to build, I've read a little bit about it. They do tell you to build your schedule in advance. So they have all different kinds of workshops and stuff. And then you can enroll in certification before. You can download the app. And it says to pack your party clothes, whatever that means. So,
Well, let us know if you find out when it's open.
yeah, I'll let you know
also
if
ask
I can get the
Molly.
registration to download. But there's the full schedule. So like on the 29th, pre-conference, the 30th is the seminars, 31st is product demonstration, workshop and trade show. Friday is the cruise line showcases. And then Saturday and Sunday are pending. So lots of information, I think.
Okay. Let me put a. Hey guys, have you been to the Cruise 360 or are you planning on going? All right, find out the stats on that. So
I
they'll
love
probably open it back
cruise.
up. I know October, they're gonna start allowing CLIA memberships again, so. So probably when that opens in October, they'll release this or open this up.
When did they close CLIA? Because I ordered mine back several months ago and got my card.
Yeah, they usually close it like August or September.
Okay,
Because you know, you can only use it up till December. So I
right.
think they close it and then they reopen it again for October for next year's cards.
Got it.
So, and then usually watch because they usually give a discount also for the first like 50 agents or something. And, you know, you get like $50 off or something. So,
Right.
okay, cool. So, now Sandy, did you, or have you used that Travify or whatever that they did a training on? Yes, no, maybe. Real quick, room res and beds online. Which do you use for what? Or have you?
I've never booked with Beds Online. I've booked with Room Res.
And room res, what do you find? Do you find it's pretty competitive?
Yeah. I mean, I have, my first actual booking, they travel next week, so I'll let you know, but I booked a small group going to the wine country in Oregon. So I booked them at the Holiday in Newburgh there and used Room Res and found it a little bit cheaper than I could. The commission was better. It was the same price, but the commission was better than Expedia. So I used it instead of them.
Okay.
And the only issue with, and I didn't find it to be an issue, you just have to be careful because with Room Res, your passengers actually get a voucher that they have to print and they show that when they check in.
Okay, so they have to get voucher and print.
Yep. And I got sent a voucher because it's, you know, I'm the agent and then I just forwarded it to them.
Got it. Okay, perfect.
And then you get points you get rewards after they stay with Room Res that you can apply, then you can use later down the road for your own hotels, I believe. So like my total price on what I have coming up was $1,479 total. And I'm going to earn plus commission, but I'm going to earn 740 points.
Nice.
That's nice.
So you can keep accumulating those and then use them for a hotel stay later down the road. And I will tell you, I had to make a change because it's 4 rooms and one couple decided they couldn't go and we were replacing that couple with somebody else. So I didn't have to cancel the room. I didn't have to do any of that. I just needed a name change. So I actually called the hotel, talked with them. She said, please email me the information and I'll get it changed for you. And I said, perfect. Well, she answered me back and said, I'm sorry, this was booked with Expedia. You have to call them. And I'm like, wait a minute, Room Res is not Expedia. So Marnie had told me on Tuesday, the 800 number for our Room Res. And I left her a message, our BDM, our business development manager for Room Res. And she called me right back. I told her the situation. She apologized. I sent it to her in an email. She sent me right back a new voucher. I mean, it was easy change. So super nice. Our BDM with them is super nice. So got that part taken care of. Now I just have to work on the Viator section, which I'm not happy with them, but that's okay.
Oh, well, at least you got that one taken care of. That's good.
I have a lot of issues with Viator charging clients for tours that don't happen, and then not being able to get a refund. So
Yeah, I haven't used Viator yet.
super easy to book. I love that you can send the clients the link for them to book it themselves. So you can send them multiple options and then they can click on it. You still get the commission. That part's amazing. And the commission, the ones that I did use, like when we went to Costa Rica, I used Viator for a couple excursions for ourselves and we had no issues. And they paid the commission. I've just had an issue with getting the 2 other times I've done it for clients, I've had major issues.
Okay.
So I think it's hit or miss.
Okay. Anybody else have any other questions? Sandy, do you need any more help? Again, I appreciate Shelley jumping in and helping out. What do I have? Oh, daily commissions. Gosh, I got a lot going on. Saturday, we're doing fam trips at the office. I'm going to see if I can get that recorded. Casey's doing it and she travels on all those fam trips. So hopefully we can get that recorded. Other than that, I appreciate you guys jumping on. Thank you, Christine. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And again, thank you for all your information, Shelley. Good luck on your new account. And like I said, send that special out to all your agents starting today. Tell them we'll start today as the 30 days and see if you can be back. Okay.
Perfect. All right. Thank you guys. We'll talk to you
All right.
guys soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Guys, I'll send you the recording.
Perfect.
Bye, guys. Thanks.